Everyone, I am your math teacher. Today we are going to learn our Roman system in large numbers. The Roman numerals we can see in everyday life, which means where are the Roman numbers we are using it? Yes, we are writing for class name and we are using in a question paper, then we are giving for the prices. Yes, Roman numerals which is used for writing class, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. In no Roman numbers, there is no zero. Now we are going to see the tabular column. What are these? Already you have learnt in a third standard. Now this is the tabular column. Here the Roman numerals and here it is the Indo-Arabic number. Here 1. This is the Roman number 1 and here it is the number 1. Here it is a new Roman numeral 5 and it is 5. X is for 10 and L is for 50. C is for 100. D is for 500. M is for 1000. So these are the 7 symbols. Now we are going to see the 7 symbols with the rules. Now we are going to see the rules for the Roman numerals. Here is the rule number 1. Numerals 1, X, C and M. It can be repeated to the represent a number. Repeated means we can add the numeral. 1 X C can be repeated more than 3 times. 1 X C can be repeated more than 3 times. V L D are not repeated. P L D these Roman numerals are not repeated. Now these 1 L X C and M. This is 1 X C M. These are the Roman numbers can be repeated. Now 1 X C can 1 X and C can be repeated 3 times. Then 1 X C can repeated in 3 times. It cannot be repeated more than 3. V L D are not repeated. Now 1 1 1. This is repeated 3 times. It cannot repeat more than that. Which when it is repeating, we have to add 1 plus 1 plus 1. We will get it as 3. Here we have X, X, X. The X value is 10. So we have to repeat 10 plus 10 plus 10. So we will get it as 30. Here the C value is 100. So we can repeat 100 plus 100 plus 100. So we will get it as 300. Now we are going to rule number 2. The smaller numeral written to the right of the numeral, it is always added to the greater numeral, which means now here we have the numeral. First one we have a greater numeral. On the right hand side we have the smaller numeral. Now next X, V. Now this one is the smaller numeral. When we always the right numerals, if the smaller numerals is right hand side, we have to add 10 plus 5, we will get it as 15. Now here X, L, 15. L, X. L is for 50 and X is for 10. So we will get it as 60. Next C, X. C is for 100 and X is for 10. We will get it as 110. Now rule 3. A smaller numeral written to the left of a numeral. It is always subtracted to the greater numeral. Now here it is the smaller numeral and here it is the greater numeral. Always when it is greater numerals is in right and the smaller numerals it is in the left, we have to do subtract. That means minus. Here 1 and V. 1 is less and V is 5. So here V is given in the left hand side of the numeral. 5 minus 1. So we will get it as 4. Here L, X, L. X is 10 and L is 50. So X is lesser than L. So 50 minus 10 is 40. Now next X, C. X is 10 and C is 100. So C is greater than X. So 100 minus 10 is 90. Now rule number 4. When a smaller numeral is placed between two numerals of greater value is subtracted. When the smaller value is in the middle, which means X is X, which is 10, and V, which is 5. Here it is 1. So 1 is smaller compared to these two numerals. So X 10 plus, here we have given here 5 minus the smaller value we have to do subtract, minus 1. 5 minus 1, 4. So 10 plus 4 comes 14. Now here they have given X, 1, X. Here it is greater value and here it is also greater. Now middle one is the smaller. So we have to subtract the smaller numeral. X 10, X plus 10. Here they have given 10, 1 we have to do minus 1. So 10 plus 10 plus 9, we will get it 29. Now these are the points to be remembered along with the rules. Now already we saw rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3, rule number 4. Again we are going to points to remember. The symbol I can be subtracted from V and X. The symbol I can subtract from V and X. The symbol X can be subtracted from L and C. The symbol X, this is the X, it can be subtracted from L and C. Now next, the symbol C can be subtracted from D and M. The symbol C, this is the symbol C, it can be subtracted from D and M. The symbol B, L, D are never subtracted. Symbol V, L, D are never subtracted. Now, these are never subtracted. From here, that y1 is subtracted from V and X because it has a lesser value compared to these two numerals. And here X, L, C. Why X is subtracted with these two numerals? Because X is lesser than compared to L and D. Now C. C is lesser. C can be subtracted from D and M. Why? Because C is lesser compared to D and M. Now next VLD. VLD are never subtracted. We will not subtract V with anyone and we will not subtract L with anything, and D also we will not subtract it. Now we are going to see how to write a Roman system for the number. They have given the number. With this number we are going to give the Roman numbers. Now first, what is the number here? Yes, 7, which means 77. We have to round off and we have to get the another. 7, we can round off and get a 70 plus 7. 70. Here 70. For 70 we have to see the tabular column first. What 70 here? L is for 50. So 50. We have only 50. We need 2 more. So X tends to 10. So we can add 2x here. Here comes it is L for 50, X for 10 and X for 10. 50 plus 10 plus 10 it comes 70. Here we have 7. This is the Roman number for 7. V is for 5, 1 is for and 1. Here V 5 plus 1 plus 1, which means 7. This is the Roman number for 77. Now another example, 48. First we have to do round off and get 40 plus 8. Here we have Why x is added before L? Because L we have 50, x is 10. Always we can greater number is greater number is right and the lesser number is left. We have to subtract 50 minus 10, it comes 40. This is the new Roman numeral for 40 and we have 80 here. 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 which means 8. This is the Roman numeral for 48. Now this is another example. First we saw Roman numeral. Now this is Hindu Arabic number, which is when we give if they give a Roman number, we have to bring it to the new number. Here it is the Roman numeral. They have L, X, X, V, 1. Here L, X, X, V, 1. L tends to 50 and X is for 10 and again one more X is for 10. So 10 plus 10 here 20. Here they have given V1. V is for 5 and 1 is for 1. V1 that is 6. So 50 plus 20 plus 6 which comes 76. Now one more example. X, C, V, 1, 1. Here X, C, V, 1, 1. X, C plus V, 1, 1. X tends to 10. Here C tends to 100. How come here 90? Because when the lesser value is through the left hand side, we have to subtract with the greater value. 100 minus 10 comes here 90. Here 7. V 1 1. 5 plus 1 plus 1 that comes 7. Here 97. Now these are the Roman system we have learnt. Now we are going to the quick recap of large numbers. Now this is the recap for the chapter of large number. Extensions of the numbers, which means we have 4-digit number, 5-digit number, 6-digit numbers and goes on. In that we have learnt number names, standard form, expanded form, successor and the predecessor. We have learnt all those things in this extension of the number. Now next in that same topic we have seen a place value chart which has ones, thousand, lakhs and crores. In this ones we have 3 pair which is ones, tens, 100. In thousands we have thousands and 10,000. Lakhs we have lakh and 10 lakh. In crores we have crore and 10 crore. Now in that same topic we have learnt the international place value system. Here we have the 3 division which have ones, thousand and millions. In each one we have 3 groups. Ones, tens, 100. In thousand, 10,000, 100,000. In millions, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions. Now next we have learnt rounding numbers. Yes, we have to give the nearest value. Next is the Roman system. Yes, we have learnt the Roman system. These are the things. Now extension of the number 1. Number 2, the place value. Number 3, the international place value system. Number 4, rounding numbers. Number 5, Roman system. These are the large numbers. Thank you.